host. Kyle Adams, the weed ambassador up here. And maybe we should do the strain of the week first.
Strain of the week.
Yeah.
Alright, the strain of the week, since I haven't been to a dispensary yet, is the same strain of the week it was before. Thank you, Andrew Kushner, from Kushco Productions, or whatever the fuck you're calling it now. And I got some oil too, so it's gonna be a good night. It's a quick strain of the week. Anyone want to smoke with me a little bit later, just hit me up. Now we're gonna do something a little bit different. Molly and I have come up with, a lot of people have said that we're two of like the sweetest comics in the scene. And we're just, we're just teddy bears. So
We kind of look like teddy bears.
yeah, we do. Yeah, I mean, we are. So this is going to be a compliment off. It's going to be a nice off, if you will. Molly, your hair is so pink and glorious.
Kyle,
Yeah, I see that.
your love of Batman is divine.
I really appreciate that, Molly. I love your dress. It's I'm pretty stoned, so the symmetrical lines are really like, and the asymmetrical lines are pretty awesome too.
Go symmetry and asymmetry all together. Kyle, your beard is so un-Portland.
That is an amazing compliment, you guys. I think Molly's winning, but I don't know, it might be a tie. Because it is a nice off. We don't want to hurt your feelings.
We get participation reviews.
Yeah, we both win, you guys, at the nice off. We both win. Molly, you're just so great. I'm glad that you made a holiday out of seeing Zoolander 2. Oh, that is fantastic.
Kyle, your joke about your dead mom,
Which one?
the song, might be one of my favorite jokes in Portland.
I appreciate that, Molly. Alright, so that'll be the end of the first nice off. We're going to invite Aaron Klopfer and a couple other Portland sweethearts out for that one as well. Get Jaron George and Kyle George involved too. Alright, that's going to be a new thing. So I'm going to do just a little bit here, guys, before we get your first open micer up here. So, it's been an interesting weekend for me. And I got to add one more rule, Molly. As of Thursday, I have to add this asterisk because it's happened. Don't try and pull your dick out and come up on the stage.
Yeah.
It's just a rule we're gonna have to let people know now because it almost happened on Thursday. It's been a fucking whirlwind of a weekend for me, you guys. It's been insane. So on Saturday, right before Valentine's Day, I did a show out in McMinnville, and I opened up for a guy who used to write for Mad TV, so it was pretty cool. And when we got there, we were hotboxing in the car, of course, and someone knocked on my window, and I thought it was the guy who was running the show, so I opened it. Never met this man before in my life. And have you ever met someone who was just a whirlwind of, I don't want to talk to you? Like, just right off the bat, like, it's just like, I don't want to be, it just sucks up all of your time and your patience, and it just feeds on it, and you're just, you're too nice to tell them to go fuck themselves because you might be unstable. Anyways, this is Donald Esposito. He told me 16 times, Donald Esposito, nice to meet you, Donald Esposito. Told everyone in the bar. And he kept telling us his jokes. Spoiler alert, his jokes were all fucking terrible. Alright, so this guy comes up to us and he says, alright, so I'm gonna give you a warning, guys. My humor's a little different, it's a little weird. And he says, you know when my sweater's gay? Because it just came out of the closet today. And I'm sitting in my car just going, and it's just the most uncomfortable. It's raining. This dude is getting like poured on rain. Like he's telling me these stories. It's so bad. So Donald Esposito was the first whirlwind of I don't want anything to fucking do with you of the night. I was in McMinnville, mind you. I had a heckler, and that was interesting. He told me to my face at the very end that I was not funny, and then tried to apologize to me. And I had a moment of like, I'm a really nice guy, and I never unleash any kind of anger. I told this dude to fuck himself, and it was like the best thing I've ever done in my life. I told this dude, go fuck yourself. You fucked up. I'm not accepting your apology. And he walked away, and I kept saying to myself like a mantra, I can't be a nice guy all the time. I can't be a nice guy. I can't be a teddy bear. That was funny though. And then, so that happened. It was cool though, because one guy came out, and this dude looked like a villain from some video game from the 90s. Like, this dude was insane. Like, he fucking had, he looked like, do you guys remember Friday?
Yeah.
You know, like Tiny Lister? You know, that guy, fucking Debo, with the just like, that looked like he's just gonna fucking pound your face in for no reason. So, this dude was like the Hispanic version of him, and he had a moon tattooed, a blue moon tattooed on his eye, and then the other eye had a star on it. And he came up to me at the end of the show, and he says, I've been locked up for 9 years, but I just want to say to you that you made me smile and you made me laugh, and that was genuine. And I'm like, that's really nice. I'm glad that you're a nice guy and you're not going to kill me. That was pretty cool. So after that, so it was Valentine's Day, and like I said before, I'm a server at a very corporate burger joint, and we had a fucking crazy ass day. Obviously, it's Valentine's Day, one of the busiest nights in a restaurant. I got to tell a customer that he was a fucker, and I got away with it. You guys want to hear how I got away with it? Okay. This is fantastic because it goes full circle from the guy pulling his dick out. This customer saw my dick, ladies and gentlemen. I was sitting in the bathroom. It'd been a long day, and I don't usually poop at work, but I went in the stall to poop, and the door was closed, but this guy like tackled the door open and like he saw full frontal Kyle. Just full frontal Kyle, and I'm like, you fucker! And I got up and closed it, and that was my Valentine's Day, and I think it kind of scarred him, which is good. Maybe he won't come back and fuck with us so much anymore, but it's interesting. The holidays are always weird there. During Christmas break, we had a hammer with a rubber mallet on it, and it fell into the gluten-free fryer. And we didn't find out about it until January 1st. And it's funny because gluten-free is like the healthy alternative now. And people think that they're making a healthy choice, but they don't realize they're eating rubber. And when they order the gluten-free fries at the table during that time, I would say, hammer time? And they had no idea what I was talking about, but it was just a laugh for me. Blue Buzzard, as I call them, for legal purposes, wouldn't be very happy with me telling you guys about that. They would say that snitches get stitches, but once they find out what fell in the gluten-free fryer, I would say that consumers get tumors. All right, guys, I'm gonna take this time to bring up your first comic here. He runs a mic out here called Circuit 33, and this is my first time meeting him formally, but I've seen him on Facebook for a while. So let's bring up Trevor Thorpe, everybody.